and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Shaving with Rich. I'm excited for this shave today, and I'm going to tell you why. Today I'm shaving with one of my favorite razors. I don't have one favorite razor. I've got at least a handful of razors that are my favorites, but I picked one in my group this week, Rich Man Shaving group on Facebook. We have a new theme every week. This week's theme is Favorite Razor Week. We're all breaking out our favorite razors and sharing them, and it's great because everybody gets insights into other people's favorite razors and why they're favorite. So it's great in the group. If you're new to wet shaving, you're going to see a lot of high-end, a lot of quality razors. And even just razors that maybe didn't necessarily cost a lot of money, but people still love them because they get great shaves with them. And at the end of the day, that's what we're really looking for. So anyways, if you're interested in just checking out the group and talking with like-minded people that share the same passion and a hobby, you're going to find a great group of people there, all very knowledgeable and willing to share their information with you to help you enjoy your hobby and passion as much as all of us do. It's great. So that being said, shameless plug for the group. We have fun in there. It's great. I'm going to be shaving with Lather Blaster 3000. This is the group soap that I worked with Douglas Smythe on and came up. It's been our group soap for about the last year. It's still available at his website, phoenixshaving.com. If you guys are interested, if you like barbershop scents, it's hard to go wrong with this one. It's incredible. But I digress. I have other videos that go far into detail about the scent and all that, but we'll just say it's a CK6 formula. I enjoy it. So razor, copper, charcoal goods, stinger handle, level 2 plate with a treat platinum blade on the second use. Oh right, we're gonna do pre-shave. If you guys watched one of my last videos, I did a dry shave just for the experience and to show people how torturous it could be if you don't do it right. So that being said, even with the sharpest blade and one of the most aggressive razors that I had, it still had a heck of a time shaving. And that's because there's zero prep, right? So I'm doing some prep on this shave. You better bet your bottom dollar. So I proved that you get out of your shave what you put into it. If you want to get a better shave, be sure to spend time in your prep. It will make all the difference. So that being said, I have a cube, what's left of a cube right here. Rather than using that, I'm actually going to use the cube 2.0 right here. In the shave today, this is mentholated. They come in non-mentholated as well as mentholated, just whatever you happen to enjoy. Today I'm using a mentholated version. As far as shaving brushes, I'm going to be using my Rich Man shaving brush, right? This is something that is, a smaller handle. It's compared to some of my other handles. But it's more like a chubby handle, I guess. 30 millimeter knot, so like a chubby. And these are just great. I'm going to soak this and I'm going to enjoy it. But I just want to show you, I just actually picked up my other brush here that is also a 30 millimeter badger knot. And I just want to show you the difference in size of that. So 30 millimeter right there. Look at the size difference. Yeah, So there is definitely a size difference. Let me set this down over here. And I think I got something in my eye. Perfect. I'm going to set this in to soak. So take care of my eye and then come back and we're going to shave it up. All right. Okay, sorry about that. We're back, but I needed to soak my brush anyways. So now I have this brush soaked. I'm actually going to rinse out or squeeze out some of the water in it. I'd already done some, but that should be good. And then what I'm going to do is just get my face. I haven't done anything in terms of prep for my face. Got something right here, but it's nice to have that warm water soak into your brush and then use that to get your face ready for the pre-shave cube or whatever you happen to do. In my dry shave, I didn't even do this much. There was no water. It was, tell you what, it was, if you have any doubts, just watch it. It'll answer all of your questions. All right, so now that I've got some moisture on my whiskers, let's put a little bit more on. Just prep is key, I'm telling you. It'll make a believer out of you. If not, if you don't believe, if you're not a believer, do a dry shave. Especially if you have a goatee or a beard. Just try it once. That'll make you a believer in using pre-shave and doing prep. So this actually has activated charcoal in it, so that's that gray or stuff that you see on my face. It's actually good for your skin. Anyways, work that in to the whiskers, and that's it. So I'm actually going to set that aside. For the moment. Here we go. Load up with some CK6. Now, this is actually working to draw moisture into the whiskers. So we'll give it some time to do that. And I'll just load the brush up before we go to town. And I'm going to build a lather on my face. I'll take my time. Just, it's worth it. You put time in and you'll get a better shave. So, my opinion, it doesn't do much good to spend a whole bunch of money on a razor and on your shaving equipment if you're not going to spend that much time, because time will compensate a lot for the quality of your shave. So if you're going to spend the money and get the equipment, put in the time and enjoy it. So I'm going to make sure on this shave that the prep is good. The whiskers have drawn in some of that moisture, plumped up, which makes it easier for them to be cut. And these 30mm knots are incredible. I mean, that's a lot of knot. That's a lot of knot. I probably sell more 26mm for sure than 30s. It's a personal preference thing, but it sure is nice. So, okay, we got plenty of this on my face. I'm gonna start adding water to it, a little bit at a time. It looks kind of pasty right now. But this will start building up and it'll get even better. Meanwhile, all this extra time you're taking is going to benefit your shave. Because I want the furthest thing away, the furthest thing from a dry shave after having that experience, right? Tons and tons. Now there's actually a lot in the brush still too. There we go. Nice. There we go. I could actually, I think I'm, just for kicks and giggles, I'm going to add a little bit more water. Why not? There. Now you'll find what works best for you, what consistency you like, how thick, or if you like a little bit more water content. But this is all good right here. Let's get down to the action. Dry my hands a little bit. Okay. This pattern actually does help a little bit with holding or gripping the razor. So going through and cutting it down like nothing. So just like I'm wiping it right off my face. Trying to be real gentle. And if you ever dry shave like I did, you'll understand why. My last video was actually talks about how I got addicted to wet shaving. In that video, I just talked about how I got introduced to it, tell my story. I had somebody in my group on Facebook ask me, how did you get involved with making brushes? And I told them I'll make a video. Because I was driving and I really can't tell the story or do it any kind of justice texting. So I told them I'd make a video. Ended up being a 2-part video. Because the first video is how I got into wet shaving, because it's a preface to the rest of the story. You know, and now you know the rest of the story, kind of like that. So if any of you are interested, haven't seen that video yet, tune in and you'll hear how I got involved. Because like probably most of you, when I first was introduced to it as a hobby, I was like, what? Shaving is your hobby? You gotta be kidding me. How did I go from there to being what people would consider addicted to wet shaving? Good for this pass. All right. Don't worry about any of that gray like residue from the cube, because it'll come off if you know. It's a good deal of as far as the cube I can't remember how much it is, but I know that it's a crazy good deal for the amount of soap that you get per ounce. And to each their own, you know. If you want to try a different pre-shave product, try a different one. It's nice. I'm feeling the menthol now, actually. That cooling sensation's really nice. Always comes on stronger the second, third pass. Didn't really notice it as much on the first, but then there you go. Now on your second passes, you can also keep it thin and slick, or if you want, you can pull from the knot itself. I'll probably do that on my cleanup passes. I do it, I mean, for fun. Just because I became an adult does not mean that I can't have fun. So I still play with the soap. There we go. Being very gentle, not trying to irritate or anything like that. Sure if I can. Nice. Alright, well that's good for that pass. I know I'm taking a little bit longer, you know, could definitely go faster if I wanted to. But I enjoy the whole experience, interacting with you guys. Leave a comment below. I'll return your comment. Now this is actually slick enough if I wanted to, just by adding water. There's plenty of residual slickness, and I could use that. But I've got a bunch of soap here, so may as well just use it, right? Ooh, that is cold. There you go. Feeling that cold? Nice. Let's do this. Boom. See? It's a lot that's left over, and there's still more. Feels good, not gonna lie. Got a nice shave already. All this extra is just to make it all the better. And some luxury, you know what I'm talking about? If you're watching this video, you're probably one of those crazy guys that watch men shave in their bathrooms. I know. I used to think it was weird too. And then I became that guy. That's what happens when you see the light and start getting the best shaves of your life. That's what happened to me. I got addicted. According to the title of my last video, or one of my last, depends on when this gets uploaded. Hmm. Yeah. That is what's going on. Now keep in mind too, when you're done shaving, it doesn't necessarily have to feel like a BBS before you stop, because it later on your pores will tighten up and close up and it'll feel like a BBS. But if you're like me, I chase that perfection. It sits right on the border, teetering between BBS, extreme BBS, and irritation, and I try and ride that fine edge. I ride the razor's edge, so to speak, because I just love the perfect feeling of a perfect shave. It just takes time. I'll tell you what though, once you cross over to shaving being something, a chore that you have to do, to something that you look forward to, it changes the whole game up. Taking a few extra minutes on your shave is not a chore. It's like sitting in the hot tub for an extra 10 minutes, you know? Don't have to twist my arm. Alright, perfect. It's a really good shave. And yes, it's a little bit messy when you use lather mittens, but it does the trick. Okay guys, I'm chasing right now. Let me rinse off. And we'll get to the aftershave. I actually forgot to get the shaving brushes, because I've been working on some shaving brushes for my next drop. But this video has kind of been drug out anyways, so I'll make another video separate to just showcase brushes that'll be in my next drop. Some of them. So stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe. And click the notifications so you don't miss any videos when they drop, especially notifications of, so you don't miss a brush drop by just not maybe getting the information soon enough if you're trying to get one of those brushes. Also, you can favorite the shop on Etsy. That's another great thing to do to get notifications. Just gonna rinse out my innovator, my 30mm S2 innovator right here. I always shake them out. There we go, perfect. Let's drop that over here. Dry the face. All right, got some Lather Blaster 3000 right here. It's gonna burn, but it's all right. It's all good. Not too bad. I've had worse burns. The worst burn I ever had was in my dry shave video, hands down, no question. All right guys, Now we're going to have some Mysterium Serum post-shave balm. And that's just going to, you know, pre-shave game, it's important. The shave game is important. The post-shave game, it's important too after you've put the razor to your face. Just get some nourishment in there. Something to be friendly to your skin. This one is a good product that I enjoy. Also, the star jellies are good too. This is good. Let's go for one last round of the aftershave just for kicks and giggles. For me, it's just about enjoying the shave as much as possible. Alright guys, well thank you so much for joining me in the video, the shave today. Appreciate that. Leave a comment below, hit the like button, helps support the channel. Something you can do for free, and it's very much appreciated. And I will return your message or your comment with a comment. So thank you so much. Take care. See you in the next episode. As always, thanks for watching, and if you want to be notified when my videos come out, just click the bell next to the subscription. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.